Sorry, guys. Oh, okay. No. Hi, guys. Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome. And well, wait. I'm gonna adjust my volume. Hold on. Okay. Hello, hi, Ami. Hello, Pompey. Makan apa nih? Makan pisang. I'm eating banana. Hi, welcome to the stream. Well, I'll do my introduction first. My name is Ori. I'm your artist and your part-time Vtuber. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. So, how does my mic sound? Oh my god, it's... Ooh, wait, hold on. Hold on, I forgot my filter. Wait, how does my mic sound? So, today's stream... Very loud. Okay, test. It should be... Okay, how about now? Okay, it should be limiting to minus... Yeah, there you go. Okay. Pelan-pelan Pak Supir, okay. How do I sound right now? I just adjusted my mic. So it should sound... Your mic sounds like your Perman Fox in a good way. What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? So, apparently my mic... So, to put it simply, right? Why I adjust my mic and shit. So, do you remember the karaoke I did, like, a few months ago? I think it was, like, a few months ago, right? Sorry, horek. Yeah, I am very loud in real life. This is how I speak usually. This is the volume I usually speak at. So, it is very loud. But I try to limit my voice to this amount. If it's still too loud, please tell me. And I'll adjust my mic. But, I listened to the font, basically. Because, like, I was like, oh, I want to check how I sound when I'm doing karaoke, right? And it was bad. It was not good. And, I think I can, like, blame it on... What is it again? I can blame it on my... what's it? Like sound control. I can blame it all on my sound control. Because for some reason I have padding on, or like depth. I don't know what it is. So it's turned on, so my voice sounds echoey as fuck. And like, no, not echoey. It sounds like I am inside of a jar singing, and I'm like, what the fuck am I listening at? What the fuck am I listening to? So my karaoke doesn't sound good back then, but I don't know how it is now. Is it still bad? I don't know. You tell me, guys. Cause I'll be fiddling a lot with my... I think it's intentional. No, it's not. It's not. That is not intentional. It was my mic fault. It was my sound monitor thingy fault. So I had to adjust my thingy. So now I should sound a lot better than before. Because that was not intentional. Yeah. That was not intentional. The echo is intentional, but the jar is not. Hey, Kinjo! Hello, welcome to the stream. So now I can sound. So now I should sound. Hold on, let me test. Vgen I should sound better. In theory. But if it's still bad, please tell me. Oh wait, I'm gonna pin my message. Okay. I'm gonna pin this on my thingy. Okay, so people can see that. So if it sounds bad, please tell me, because I cannot listen to my mic at all. So just tell me if it sounds like shit. Just tell me. If it's like too loud or shit, just tell me. But yeah, hey, welcome to the stream. I am fucking exhausted today. I am hella exhausted. I went to class today. And I teach at my class. For the past few days, I've been teaching on my... I'm teaching on my class. Try the same sound Goa you use in karaoke test if it sounds like jar. Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. Ah, okay. It should be echoing now, right? Okay, let me try. Singing. Hold on. Nyanyi lagu apa ya? What should I sing? Mugen na yume no ato no nani mo nai no nakaja sora no itoshi omoi makisu nara ni naru kedo stage that's no image darake no nani mo nai gara ne mo kito toberu sa on my love. Okay, now you tell me does it sound bad or not. I have a bad memory, so I cannot really compare it to the last curriculum. I forgot. Nice, mix sound good. Very smooth. Okay. Yes! I did it! I fucking did it! Yes! I had to. Oh my god, okay. My model was set. I had to adjust my equalizer for that. So that's on my equalizer. That's on my equalizer. Thank you, equalizer, for saving my life. But yeah, I've been really, for the past few days, I've been basically monitoring the copa mic-nya. Copa mic kayak gini, Kak. Is this what you want, Ami? Is this what you want? There you go. But yeah, I've been like, for the past few days, I've been I guess like not accompanying, but I've been helping my students pass the test to their uni, basically. And it's really exhausting. I stayed from like 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. for 3 days straight. Yeah, but so I basically teach from Thursday to Saturday. Yeah, I teach from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. for 3 days straight. I had 1 day off, and then for today I had to go to class and like teach again. But I am exhausted as well. I am really exhausted right now. But the good thing is I got to eat burger. I got to eat burger today. I got to eat burger. And the thing, the place that I want to eat burger in, so I had a place, right? So that place had Burger King, right? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to that place after school is over, right? After class is over, I'm gonna go to there. I'm gonna like get a nice burger and fries. I got to that place, right? And I was looking around because I swear to God that place was here, but apparently the Burger King chain changed into American Hamburger or some shit. I was like, what the fuck is this chain? I don't know what I'm looking at. And I'm like, wait, isn't this supposed to be Burger Ing? Why is it like some sort of like unknown brand? But it still says burger. Like they still sell burger. It's just like I don't know what that is. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. And yeah, the burger is really good and the fries is really good. And I got to drink like there's like a I don't know what that is. Like it's like some kind of like fizzy drink and it's really good. I spent some times there just like sitting down, listening to. I've been just chatting my friends and shit, right? Because like I'm bored, so I just sit down, chat with my friends, right? And like let's spend time there. And wait, you guys need to know. this, and this story is, my God, I can't believe this happened to me, dog. So recently. So, because like I was like, so on Saturday, I think it was on Friday or Saturday, I forgot. I think it was on Friday. So on Friday or like on like Saturday, I forgot. I was so exhausted because I had to go home at like 7 p.m. right? 7 p.m. I guess like 8 p.m. is more like it because like it is nearing the deadline. The children are like angsty and like they want me on class. Then almost like they want me to stay with them for as long as they want. So I stayed with them for like until like so from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. right? I ate. I am just exhausted, and my dumbass put my favorite pencil on my pants, and I had to ride a bike to home, right? And then on the way home, I hear a little clicking coming from behind me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is, right? So I just ignored it because I assumed it was someone who like someone threw out like trash or some shit. Because like I was out of it. I was literally out of it, right? And then I came home, and then like, I pat my pants, and it was not there. The thing that I heard falling out of my pocket was my own pencil. It was my favorite one. It was if you want to know what the pencil is, it's a uni kurutoga, but the one in plastic, the one that is like really cheap. I mean, it's not the price that's really bothering me. It's the other side of mine is crazy. Yes, because like I forgot, and that's the thing with me, right? Is that if I don't see the shit, where's my banana? Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, here you go. Here's the banana. I forgot I put my banana like behind me. Holy shit. But basically, it's not the price. It's just that pencil has been accompanying me for like 6 years. That pencil is old. I bought that pencil for my own test back when I was trying to get into college, basically. So, it's the amount of history that is attached to that pen that is expensive for me. But I'm sad. But like I'm not that sad because like I just find it really funny that I lost that pencil on the way home. And I was like, okay, maybe it's time for the pencil to like rest, because I've been using that pencil for like 6 years, right? But Uniguro Toga, my goat. If I can recommend a pencil for you all, if you all want to like draw like traditionally, Uniguro Toga, just use that. That is really good. Those pencils are made to last like years. I swear to God. But on another topic, right? Talking about pencils. This is so funny. So after I ate the burger, right? After I ate my burgers, I had my fun, right? I had my rest. I went to the place that I went to had a, how do you spell the uni? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put it on the chat. This one. There you go. That's the Ami itu itunya. Itu mereknya. That's the brand, Unikuro Toga. Try to get the one that's like 40K. It's not too it's the cheapest one. It's the cheapest one available in the market. But this is really funny. I have a story to tell. So after I ate my burgers, right, I had my fun. I rested up. So the place I went to had basically like they had a small bookstore type stuff. Like they sell like stationery, they sell like plushies. Like it's an all like they have an all, what's it again? What do you call it? Like a all sort of items basically, right? They have plushies, they have like blind boxes and shit. I won't say the name, but you might probably have an idea what I'm talking about. So I went there, right, to like look up like things, right? Cause like I was bored, right? And okay, I'm gonna like look up things on that store, right? Cause I know the store has pencils, right? They have like stationaries, but there's not much, cause like it's not a bookstore. I went there, right? I went there to like buy like some, I don't know, like random shit. I went there. I went to the stationery section, right? And I see like, there's like notebooks, there's like washi tapes and shit. And then I see like pencils, right? And I was like, okay, wait, I see pencils. And then I see a long strip of paper that people usually use to like test the pen and pencil, right? And oh, hey, Mercy! Hello! Mercy! Hello! Welcome to the stream, Mercy! Welcome to the stream. So they have a long line of paper, basically, right? To like, to test the pencil, right? And I basically grabbed one of the pencils because I was curious, right, on like how it feels to draw with it. So I just took one of the pencils, I drew a face on it, right? I drew a face on the paper, and I was like, I was just done drawing the second. So I was just done drawing the face, right? I'm not even done drawing the hair, right? And then one of the staff come behind me, and I was like, what? And then like she just gets angry at me. She was like, oh, you're not supposed to draw with that. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. She was like, you're supposed to just draw like lines with it. Like, why are you drawing here? And I'm like, I was like about to explain that I'm gonna use the pencil to draw because I'm not gonna use it to write, right? I'm gonna use it to draw. But she just left me after saying that, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm sorry. And then like I just felt awkward, right? So I just left the store without buying it. That was the first time, by the way. That was the first time someone came up to me. Like one of the staff came up to me and just say like, hey, you're not supposed to draw. That was the first time. Usually people just allow me to draw because like I'm using like the tester, right? I'm using like the tester pencil anyway, so I'm not gonna be using like the one that's like sealed. It's just very odd to me that she just came up to me and say like, hey, no drawing here. You're not supposed to draw with this pencil. No, I'm supposed to draw! I swallow the pencil. Insane. But yeah, that was the first time. I guess like I got like scolded for drawing shit on a piece of paper. But then like I just felt bad for not like, you know, for being called, I guess like being indirectly called a fucking mechanical pencil lead thief. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna like leave. So awkward, dog. So after that, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go home. And then like on the way home, I basically got to a small bookstore that near my home. I have a small bookstore near my home. So I was looking out for like flannel stuff because I want to make. Do you guys remember my Flayon doll? Do you guys remember my Flayon doll? I want to redo his hair because I mean like it's good, but like, you know what? No, it's shit. This hair is shit. Okay, baby, listen, baby. I know I love you so much. I love you so much, baby. Okay, like I'm holding my doll to my face. Listen, baby. I know I love you. I love you and all of your weaknesses, but goddamn, what the fuck is that haircut though? Why did I make you like this? Why did I make you like this? Scary, baby. I mean, like, okay, I don't know. My intention with this doll was not to make it scary. I swear to God, I don't intend to make this. I don't intend to like to use this as like some sort of like fuck up like fucking I don't like voodoo doll for Flayon. Fuck, he's staring with that big yellow buck eye for. I don't know. My intention with him is not to make him like a fucking voodoo doll for Flayon. I don't know why he look like this. I made him softer, but he still looks so piercing. His eyes are so piercing. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? But he's still really cute. I like to hold him like this because like it feels really comforting. I don't know why. Like it's just like his little hands are like really comforting. I just like to hold him. I guess like the amount of effort I put into making this doll is so many. Oh, hey, Sheena! Hello! He deserves to have one voodoo doll made of him at least one in his life. Hey, Sheena. I mean, listen. You know what? If this is really a voodoo doll for Flayon, I'm gonna... Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put my intention. Okay, I'm gonna put my intention. I'm gonna say, this is Flayon. Flayon. Listen to me, okay? Lo datang ke Indo, datang ke booth CF gua, nanti gua pelintir biji lo 7 kali. Ingat itu Flayon. Remember this. There you go. I'm putting my intention on him. Kocak. Anjing, dah sini. Come here. You should sit down. But yeah, that's my experience for today. Like what I did today was like I didn't expect people to like just call me out like that. That was the first time in my... I almost hit my real age. Oh fuck. That was my first time in 20 years of life that I got scolded for drawing. If you want to know what I'm trying to draw, I was trying to draw Hatsune Miku on the piece of paper and saying like, Minasan gamba, because I know that some people that comes to that place are basically like high school students, and I want them to like feel like, you know, not to stress out, because I know they've been going through like a lot of like tests. So I was like, hey, you know what, gagambatte minasan, I want to draw a Hatsune Miku saying that, but fuck, you know, the staff called me before I can draw Hatsune Miku saying ganba to the students, so fuck, you know what, I ends up like not buying shit. I don't know buying shit. Cause I would usually what I would do, and maybe like if you see this art on any kind of like bookstore, that's probably me. But I would always, if I were to go out and like, you know, like get some stationery, because I love to collect like mechanical pencils. I just love them. I have a, okay, if you wanna know, okay, hold on. I'm gonna move my thingy. So this whole shit is my mechanical pencil. This whole shit, hold on. This whole shit is my mechanical pencils. I have a lot of them. I have so much mechanical pencil, and I still gonna collect more of them because I love them. I love to collect them. But first to Abat, if sorry, life getting scolded by anybody. That was the first time I got scolded for drawing, because I never got scolded. Usually, like, I just draw. Oh, what I like to do, right? If I go to the art store and like I have like, you know, I have the chance to like buy shit, I'll take the mechanical pencil and I just draw like random, like I just draw like I would either draw my Oshi. I would draw like 3 of my Oshi, right? I would just choose between 3 of them and just draw 1 of them, right? I would draw either no, I have like, how many Oshi do you have? I have 5 of them. So I would draw either Machina X Fleon, Crimson Ruse, Liminal Lark, Ace Real, or like Bima Bayusena, right? Just 5 of them. I would draw either 5 of them. And it's a gacha, right? It's just like, oh, I'm gonna draw him. Like, I never in my life get scolded for drawing my Oshi. Insane. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I don't think the staff doesn't really expect me to draw. So they're just like, oh, you're not supposed to use this to draw. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, fucking swallow the pencil? Put it up my ass? Insane. I'm still mad, by the way. I'm still mad. Yes, I'm still mad. Because I could not finish that Hosine Miku drawing. Fuck, man. Fuck. But you know what? You will get new experience every day, I guess. You'll get new experience every day. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna like rip my sketchbook out because the paper is. I have a randomly like this art is so ugly. But yeah, this still surprised me, but not a lot of people nowadays, because like back in my day, back in my days. Before I go, can I get some words of encouragement to finish my Hakka art? No flirt. No, it's okay. No flirt, right? Hey, Ami. Ingat, Ami. Apa sih? Apa ya? Ntar gue mikir dulu lagi. Ami. Selesaikan gambar hakamu sebelum Hakka mendatangi booth Blue. Or I don't know. Selesaikan gambar hakamu sebelum Hakka mendatangi mimpimu, anjay. Gue doain Hakka datangin mimpi lu, anjir. Kayak, Ami, kerjain gambar gue. Anjing, kocak. But yeah, that was the first time I got scolded at. But I usually don't get scolded. There's like this one time I was drawing like, oh, this is really cute. So I was drawing. So I went to the bookstore, right? I went to having like 2 more weepy. Ganbani, you have to finish your art. Okay, finish it. At the very least, even if you don't finish it, post it on social media. Post it, because you deserve some recognition for your art. Okay, you deserve to get some likes for your hard work. But this is really cute. But I went to the bookstore once and I drew like Crimson Ruse, right, on the paper roll. And then I leave because I had to go get like some erasers on the other shelf. I did not have any booth. But then like I went out to like get some erasers, right? I went out to get some erasers on another shelf. I went back and next to my Crimson Ruse art was a art of Gerard, I think. And they were like, oh my god, Armis. And I was like, oh wait, who drew this? And the person who drew it was not there when I went back. So whoever you are who drew like, I think I forgot, did they draw like Hakka or like they draw like Gerard, but it was another Whole Stars member, and they were like, "Yay, Whole Stars!" I'm like, "Oh wait, that's kind of cute. That's really cute." That was like, I guess like an interaction I got from like the paper roll. But yeah, this April is like, welcome to the stream, welcome. But yeah, for the past few days, you might have noticed, everyone, I'm gonna hold my hands up, okay? I did not expect Bima Bayu Sena to be my next Oshi. I swear to God. So, first of all, disclaimer, let me just drink, because I am thirsty as well. Selamat, Haru, welcome to the stream, welcome. So, I did not expect Bima Bayu Sena to be my next idol or my next Oshi. How I watched him to like in the first place, right? So it was okay. In all honesty, I did not expect Bima to be a nerd. My weakness, and this is what I noticed, right? This is what I noticed for my Oshi, right? Ruse, Fleon, Bima, right? Which I get, Pataka. I guess like Pataka is also my Oshi. Aiki Waiki, in a way, is also my Oshi. Is that one thing I noticed about my Oshi is that they have gap moe. As in like the design of their Vtuber model does not reflect themselves in like I guess like the real self, right? Because like Ruse looks like a bastard. He's a bastard, right? And he wants to be called a bastard, but he's not. He has a soft heart. It's like Fleon. He also gay. He also have gap moe. What do you mean I have gap moe? I don't. I'll be honest. Okay. You know what, chat. I wanna ask you something. Okay, chat. Be honest with me. Do I have gap moe? Like, what kind of gap moe do I have? Or like, what moment made you think that I have gap moe? Right? What moments do you think what moments made you think I have gap moe? Cause I don't think I have gap moe. Cause I'm not cute. I didn't think of myself as cute. But one thing I noticed for my Oshi, right, is that they have gap moe. And Bima, I accidentally watched him because like I was doing sahur, right, and I was like really sleepy, and I was the first one to wake up that day, and I was like, oh shit, I had to make rice, I had to like make like, you know, fucking like, you know, like things to eat with rice and shit, right? I woke up, I went downstairs to like cook in the kitchen, and it was kind of lonely, right? So I put out, and so like I look up my YouTube. I expect Ruse to be streaming, but not apparently. So I look up the other channel, and apparently Bima was streaming, right? So I was like, oh, you know what? Fine, I'll listen to Bima. And then like I don't expect him to be a nerd, right? I expect him to be like a normie, like a fucking gamer, right? But no, he was actually a nerd. He was actually a big nerd. And if my guess is not wrong, from the anime that he watched and the things that he likes, our gap in knowledge is not too big, is what I'm trying to say. Cause I did not expect him to know Digimon. The amount of people who don't like Digimon, or the amount of people who doesn't even know what Digimon is so big compared to Pokemon. And I hate that. If I were to choose Digimon or Pokemon, I would choose immediately Digimon. Because Digimon was my childhood. That was the, I guess like my first ever anime was Digimon. Because my mom, back when I was really small, I guess like I'm like 3 or like 4 year old. My mom gave me like the whole ass. I think like she could not get the full set, but she got like, the game was so good though. Yeah, it's so good. The anime is so good. I could not say the same with the past games, because past games are kind of hard, and most of them are in Japanese. So it is really understandable if people doesn't know Digimon from the games. But if it's from the anime, I hope more people knows about it, because it is really good. See, basically my mom, when I was like 3 or 4 years old, she gave me like not a full set. She gave me like, I did like half of the set of Digimon Tamers. That was my first anime, Digimon Tamers and Digimon 02. And I fell in love with oh god, I fell in love with Terriermon's partner. I forgot. It was the Hong Kong guy. I forgot his name. That was my first crush. And I had a crush. That's from Digimon Tamer, right? My second crush from Digimon 02 was surprisingly. I'm gonna choke myself. My my second crush from Digimon 02 was the owner of Gabumon, which is not surprising because he's the cool guy, right? He's the hashtag cool guy. But what I like about his design is that he's really handsome, right? I mean, like back then, because I'm a baby, right? I don't know. I'm going. Oh my god, Gugu Gaga, handsome man. Matt? Yeah, he was Matt. I think his name is Matt, right? Matt and Daisuke, right? Yeah, Matt. So I like Matt, the owner of Gabumon. I like him because like in my brain back then, I see Matt and I go, oh my god, Gugu Gaga, handsome man. My anime childhood crush was also I saw an episode of Hunter x Hunter on the TV once, and I fell in love with Killua. Cause my brain back then goes, oh my god, handsome man, Gugu Gaga, right? But I guess like my first real crush, or like the one that I fully know that I like his personality and his looks, was Frau from O7 Ghosts. Frau, yeah, I think his name is Frau, the blonde one. Baby, sorry, I had a clear type. My type is man that is cool and kind of dashing and handsome. I guess Frau was like not really a crush. Do you consider it a crush? Because like I was like, I don't know, like fucking elementary school, right? Like, what do you consider a crush is a crush, or like a proper crush? And then like I also like, what is it again? Hold on, I'm thinking of like my old anime. I had a crush for Natsu from Fairy Tail. Also, that I also had a crush for, I think it was Kaito Kid and Conan. But the thing is, I had a crush for the both of them, and it turns out I like their ship a lot. I like Conan and Kaito Kid's. Like that was like, I guess like one of the first OTP that I actively enjoy the content of. I guess that's that. And then like I also really like, there's like this one character from Pokemon that I really like. Oh, the man from the guy from like I think it was the Jirachi movie. Is that no, not the Jirachi movie. The one from the Lucario movie. Yeah, I think it was the one from the Lucario movie. I like the guy there. And also my crush from games. And this one I still remember to this day because I do love the guy. I find him really cute. It's Anne from Pokemon. Who had the bright idea to put me, a growing man, a growing young man, into a Ferris wheel with a handsome man named Anne? Who had the bright idea to put Anne next to me on the Ferris wheel? The way I go when Anne revealed that he was the king of Team Plasma, bro, the betrayal. I had to stop playing. Cause I remember this. It's like I was playing like after school, right? I was in high school, I think. I stopped playing, and I had to stop, and I had to go. And I had to stop because that was I thought Anna was my friend. I thought Anna was like our friend, right? But then like, he turned out to be like one of the main antagonists. I guess like not really main antagonist if you know the story. He's not really the main antagonist. He's not really the main antagonist, but he's still a antagonist, right? And I still remember I beat Anne, and then like when I beat Anne, right? And then like when he approached us and saying like, I'm gonna beat you to the Elite Four, dog. That was my first enemies to lovers. That was the first time I actually felt compelled to finish that game. Well, we call that a canon event. My canon event is that I learned the beauty of enemies to lovers. I swear to God, and awakened that and awakened that instinct in me. I swear to God, I'm so. Okay, anyway, I love N. Anyway, I love N, and I love his design, and I love the fun fact that he speaks really fast. He speaks really fast for a, you know, in comparison with the others, he speaks really fast, right? It's such a big trope. It is such a big trope, right? But Anne speaks really fast, and as someone who also struggles with speaking really fast, because I do speak really fast. If you know, if you notice, right, I do speak really fast. I do. When I was like really young, when I was like before I go to uni, I had a massive case of stuttering, and I mean, as in like that stuttering can hinder my daily life. As in like, I could not even say my own name at one point because it was so hard. Like I couldn't say my own real name at one point because it was really hard. And I do relate to him being like somewhat like not autistic. I mean he is like autistic coded, but his struggle of like, you know, like being like struggling to say something, right? I do relate to him a lot, and I guess I thought that was like the first time I felt like I was a part of a world, or like I felt like I was a part of a game, and I was like, oh, so Anne is like me, for real. So I ended up liking him a lot. It was awesome. And then him like relating to animals more than human, it's also what I felt back when I was really small. I couldn't get friends. I couldn't get human friends, so I ran to animals because animals wouldn't judge you, right? Like animals plan, they wouldn't judge you for being bullied and shit. So I just went there and like hang out with cats and chickens and like, you know, like cows and goats. And I talked to my fucking dumbass as a child, right? Because I was so lonely, I guess. I was so lonely. I talked to animals, right? And I basically told them like, hey, you know, like this shit is kind of slapping, bro. Like this bread kind of slaps, dog. And like the cat just looks at me like, bro, just leave me alone. But I relate to Anne, like not liking humans, or like him having a struggle, him struggling to like basically become human. I do relate to that a lot. So I feel really happy. I feel really happy if someone like likes Anne too. If I can choose one character from Pokemon that I can like, I guess like if I can choose my favorite character from Pokemon, that would be Anne. Just Anne. Just Anne. That, and also Toya or Black, because God, I look at Toya design when I was like really young, and I go like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna use you as my base to create my Sona. So back then, when I was like really young, I basically used Toya or like Black's design as my Sona design. Hence why I look like this. If you can see, and I mean like I don't look like Toya, but back then I look like Toya. Black. I look like Toya. Yeah, I like Toya a lot back then. My Sona looks like Toya a lot. But then like slowly I changed his design into something that's a lot more me. And even this design is also like a lot more me right now. I cut my hair, so like now my hair literally looks like this. Except for the long tentacles, I'm still trying to make my tentacle, quote-unquote tentacle, longer. Because, okay, hold on, let me check. My tentacle size is like, hold on. So I have the bob, not bob, I have like the short hair. And then like the tentacle is like, hold on, I'm gonna check my mirror. Whoa! Who is this? Hello! Oh, wait, something about Greek mythology. I just give fun fact for them about because I haven't done shooting proper camera. I would love to, but hold on, let me look at my hair. Hold on. So it's about the size of my neck. That's like that's how long my hair is. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna be chilling here, Mr. What's it? Hilal. Your name's kind of funny, Mr. Hilal. Hilal is it Hilal? Is it Hilal? Damn. If I found out that you're a bot, I'm gonna kick your ass out, bro. But yeah, that's just what I've been. I guess that's what I love about Anne, is that he is really relatable to me. But if it's on Digimon, I don't really watch a lot of Digimon. To be honest, like I don't watch them. I watch a few episodes of Digimon Adventure, the first Digimon. I watched a little bit of that, and then like 02, I watched like 4 episodes, and it's on the middle of the season, so I have no idea what's happening. Digimon Tamers are probably the one that I'm most familiar with. And then there's I think it was the Digimon, wait, hold on. So Digimon Tamers, and then the Digimon Frontier. I don't watch it at all. I have no idea what's happening. I just know that Digimon, that they can turn into Digimon, right? And then we have Digimon Squad. I watch a little bit of Digimon Squad, but I don't really like it, because one, this is a hot take, and you can hate me for this, and like I don't really mind if you hate me for this, but I found the MC a little too loud for me. For Digimon Squad. And then we have Digimon, I think it was X-Cross, right? Digimon X-Cross with Shadowmon. And then like I forgot what the next Digimon is, but it's I think they changed the name to like Digimon Ghost Game or something. Yeah, I think it was Digimon Cross, Digimon Ghost Game, and then the latest one was the Digimon with the chameleon one, right? But I have not watched any of them. I only watched Digimon Cross, Digimon Tamers. Yeah, Tamers is the one that I watched the most, I think. But other than that, nope. I don't watch anything at all. I don't really watch Digimon. I played the Digimon games though. I played the horrible game of Digimon World X. Cause you wanna know why? When I was really young, my favorite Digimon was Dorumon. Dorumon was my favorite Digimon in the past. Cause I just found him really relatable. If you watch the Digimon X movie, Dorumon gets bullied, right? And I was like, oh wait, that's me for real. Me, every time I saw someone who gets bullied, and I'll go like, oh wait, that's me for real, right? So that's that. I basically played the horrible game of Digimon World X, and I tell you guys, if you have the sanity to choose and like not play a game, do not play Digimon World X. I swear to God, Digimon World X on the PS2 was probably the most anger-inducing game I've ever played in my life. I'm not even joking. If you want to know what happened in that game, first off, right, you choose your Digimon. Yippee! Right, you choose your Digimon. You can choose from 4 Digimon. I think you can choose from 4. So there's Dorumon, there's Fimon, Gilmon, and Agumon, I think, right? Like I'm gonna say just the usual 3, and then like you have Dorumon, right? And then what they do to you, right? When you first spawn, right? They tell you to like, hey, there's like this one Digimon that's like missing in this area. We need you to like look for him, and it is Leomon, right? Leomon is gone, and then you have to look for him, which is that's kind of cool. Like that's fine, whatever, right? You spawn into the world, or like the area that Leomon is supposed to be gone, right? You spawn in, and the first thing that you do, right? You see a slime. You see like Numemon. And Numemon, if you don't know what Numemon is basically just slime. They look like slime, and they look ugly as fuck, but they look kinda, Leomon, he died again, didn't he? He does not die in this game. He does not die. He's still alive, basically. But you need to save him because he's stuck in a place, basically. But this Numemon, your first enemy is a Numemon, and you know what? Me being a baby, I was like, okay, you know what? We can still beat up Numemon. Those Numemon kills you in 3 hit. Hey, Jackie! Hello! Jackie! Welcome to the stream! Welcome! Jackie! Lu datang nggak pas gue lagi ngerambel soal Digimon X aja. So, those Numemon, the first enemy that you see on that game kills you in 3 hits. I'm not even joking. They kill you in 3 hits. And you wanna know what's worse? There's no healing items. And you have to. There's no guns, so you cannot snipe them from far away. And there's no healing items. On the first level. Let me remind you, this is the first level. And even if you manage to beat up the Numemon, who has the idea to put rocks as an obstacle course on the next level? I beat the Numemon, I survived with like 1 HP, whatever, right? I can still heal. There's no healing items. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next room, right? I'm going to the next room. And then the next room you see, there's fucking rocks falling on you, and you have to evade them. If you don't evade them, you'll die in one hit. Bro, listen, bro. I played Digimon World DS, right? I mean, like, it's a really difficult game. Digimon World DS is a really difficult game. I can say that. And then, right? And then Digimon DS is still much easier than whatever the hell the developer puts on Digimon World X. I cannot believe this. I can't believe this. And they have Dorumon there. I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. My favorite Digimon is slandered by fucking my fucking Numemon. I can't believe this. I can't believe this though. Where is it? Whoa! Another what's it again? Greek the Odyssey's fact. Ooh. Thank you, Mr. Hilal, for your Odyssey fun fact. Thank you. What's it again? What was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about Digimon. But my favorite Digimon, if I can like name my favorite Digimon, so my first one is Dorumon, right? Because Dorumon is really cute. I found him. He was so cute, and I'm so mad that I could not get a merch of him. I made a doll of Dorumon, right? I made a doll of Dorumon, and it was so ugly. I don't have the picture of it, but it was basically just a flannel square, right? And I made him. I basically sew the doll with my own 2 hands, and I was like, wow, this shit kind of hard, but I like him. And that was my first merch. I guess like you can consider that my first merch. I made that when I was like still in like elementary school, right? And then my attention goes from Dorumon to Lucemon, because Lucemon are a baby Digimon. I mean, like, he's a baby angel, and then like he can evolve to either the worst, I guess not the worst, but like the most powerful Digimon in the 7 Deadly Sins circle, or he can be just a little angel Digimon, like an angel Digimon is fine, but he can transform, or he can evolve into Lucemon Fall Down mode, which is one of the 7 Deadly Sins. In other words, a very powerful Digimon, but he can only digivolve in certain conditions. So he is in some way he is debuffed by his conditions. So he cannot just digivolve into Lucemon Fall Down mode out of the blue. He have to have like specific like conditions to evolve. And then like the next one that I like, and this is really funny. I don't know why, but I used to fucking hate Nightmare Shoulders Digimon. So Nightmare Shoulders are dark type Digimon. So Digimon like Sukaimon, Digimon like Digimon like Devimon, Digimon's like, what's it kind, like Impmon, the one that Bima likes. Yeah, the one that Bima likes are Impmon, right? Which is dark shoulders. Like they are like Nightmare Shoulders Digimon. But I like them now because I just found them really cute. The one that I like is Devimon, the one that looks like a bat. And if I ever have a Devimon, I would like to evolve him, them, her. I don't know. I would like to evolve them into Devi Drakmon? Yeah, Devi Drakmon. Like the one that looks like a dragon. Because I really like their design. It's so fucked up. The idea of a dark dragon that looks like, the idea of a fallen angel that looks like a dragon. And his claws. Bro, I'm sorry, okay? I have a soft spot for dragons. You know what? I'm so fucking dumb. Why did I make myself an octopus when I can make myself a dragon? bro. You all could have got like Sore as a dragon, but you got me as an octopus. Flutter eyelashes. Yeah, I mean like that's why I have a soft spot for you, Mercy, because you're a dragon man. I love all kind of dragons, but my favorite dragon trope would always be my long dragonic eyelashes. I guess like my most liked dragon trope, or like my most liked dragon like archetype, are dragons are Satan, basically, or like dragons are like the devil. I like that kind of trope a lot. Like you can turn a dragon like angelic. I mean like that's usually what they are. I mean like most people that I know would usually like convey dragon as like a force of nature, or like, you know, like an angelic dragon, like maybe like a guardian for humans. I like it when dragons are just pure Satan. Like my favorite monster from Monster Hunter series would be Goremagala, because it is literally the devil dragon. You can eat an octopus. A dragon is harder. A dragon is harder, you say? But my favorite like monster would be Goremagala, right, from Monster Hunter, because the devil dragon, right? You can eat dragon in Monster Hunter. Yep. I can eat a dragon in Monster Hunter. Yep. Perf, I think. Listen. Who is not a perf for dragons? I'm a perf for dragons. I like, and okay, this is like, you know what? I blame this experience. I have an experience that made me realize that snakes or like dragons are really soft, and like somehow I don't know, and this is kind of weird, right? I mean, you know what? I am weird, but I touched a snake once, because like you know, like those like big snakes, what's it again? Bullfighting. I once got to an event. You know, I meet up like a lot of new people there, and one of the people there has a ball python, and I was like, "Hey, can I touch your ball python?" Because like he looks really nice. By the way, I think like the snake's name is Lemon or something, like, because like he was yellow, he was really cute. And I was like, "Hey, can I touch your snake?" Right, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, sure, right. You can touch my snake." And then like I basically like pat his head, and then like the snake slithers up to my arms, right, and I touch his belly. And it was so soft. It was so nice. It was cold, and it was so soft. And I can barely feel the scales, cause like it was so soft. I cannot describe how it feels. If I can describe how it feels like touching it feels like you're touching like mandarins, Oren, right? Yeah. It feels like touching like a mandarin, and it's so soft. And I have the overwhelming urge to just just kiss the snake and like, you know, curl with the snake, because like I found it really comforting. I don't know why. Like the scales of a snake. Like some people hates the feeling of scales because like they think it's disgusting. I think it's really comforting. Like scales are really comforting for me. So I just ends up like letting the snake. The snake, by the way, the snake slithers into my chest, and I was like, sir, your snake is between my chest, dog. And then like he has to pull the snake out of my chest, because the snake was chilling in front of my chest. I'm like, oh, whoa, Lemon, yo, baby, not here, dog, insane. But it feels really comforting, not in a horny way, but I just feel it like really comforting, like the coldness of it all, the coldness and like the softness of his scales are really, really comforting. So I ends up having a soft spot for snakes, because it is really comforting to touch them. Oh, I'm gonna eat my banana. I gotta know what it like. I'm in a jar. Perfect snake. I mean, like, listen. The snake knows what's up. The snake knows what's up. The snake knows what's up. Okay, I'm gonna eat my. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna finish my banana. But yeah, that's not what I like about like animals. Speaking of animals, Speaking of animals, right? Speaking of animals, my newest Oshi's favorite animal are an, an orca. I didn't expect him to like an orca. I expect him to like snakes or like like shark or like wolf or like lions, right? Cause like male, right? Male animals, but apparently he likes orcas, which is one of my favorite water animal. Orcas and Ewa! Hey, it's Kali! Ewa! Welcome to that stream! Welcome! I'm gonna be speaking in English, Kali. I'm gonna be speaking in English. If you wanna listen to me ramble, please. Orcas are cute, yeah! That's why I'm really surprised that I think he likes capybara and orcas. Because not a lot of people likes orcas. Like, I think like the amount of people that likes orcas versus the amount of people who likes dolphins are like abysmal. Like the amount of people that like orcas, like I know one other people who likes orcas. Me, I guess me, Bima, and like one other person, right? But the amount of people that I see that likes penguins, that likes like dolphins, are like too many. But I don't have health fun. Dolphins are health fun. If you guys wanna know, I'm my broken orca kitchen because all people double was good. Yes! Yes, Kali! Let's fucking go! I also drew him as a fucking like orca. We like both of them, not gonna lie. What? But orcas are kind of cool. No, I was kind of cool. Hold on. I'm gonna put his. I have his little thing here. I'm gonna put him here. Hold on. I'm gonna put Bima here. Oh, I prefer orcas over dolphin. I mean, like, orcas are really cute. I don't like dolphins because like they're kind of mean. The dolphins are really mean. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the orca. Here you go. I'm gonna put him here. Here you go. That's Bima. Orca Beam. Chicken orca jadwal baby still can look at them the same. I mean, listen. Okay. I like an orca because one, they don't hold back when it comes to doing violence because they want to eat, right? They want to eat. The thing is with like dolphins that like makes me like really uncomfortable is that dolphins are somewhat smart like us, right? And like they act in a social circle like us as well. It feels like looking at humanity in a way, right? But orcas, they are here to kill and they are here to hunt, and they are not afraid to show that. And I like it I like that thing. I like that about them. My favorite animal, if I can put like my if I can like point out like my favorite animal from the sea, that would be whales. To be more specific, I think it was the sea shark? Not sea shark. It was the whale shark. That's my favorite animal. Dolphins can conspire against us and we wouldn't even know. Yeah, because they are really smart. They're fucking smart. They are fucking smart. Nah, they play with their food. Don't point at orcas. They just want to eat them. Listen. At the very least, orcas, I guess like they don't really conspire with against humans, I guess. But I just found them really cool. Orcas are really strong and cool, right? But dolphins, like, I guess like most people find dolphins really cute, and I find that like kind of like they. I get a beamful. Orcas sadistic. I mean, yeah, you know what? Yeah, orcas are sadistic. But that's why I guess like orcas are like my second favorite. That's why, because like dolphins and orcas are both of them are hunters, right? And they are sadistic as fuck. But so they are on my second favorite list. The first one is whale shark, because whale shark, they just chill, they don't do shit, they just eat planktons. And if it's possible, I really want to see one for myself, or I want to touch one for myself, because I heard that they can be touched, they can be like interacted to it, and I want to touch a whale shark. Maybe just once. Orca is water queen na, anjing goblok. Oi, jangan istri gua lu slender anjing. Sebel gue. They big and chill. Yeah, whale shark are really cool. They're really big. They're fucking big. I really like other than orcas, because orcas are my second favorite. I like whales a lot because whales are how do I say this? Like, whales makes us feel really small, and I like that. Like the talk of like an animal bigger than us is really cool, and I really like that. I really like whales a lot, and like I like how whales are. And this is so stupid. This is so stupid. But when I was really small, I look at whales and like you know how like whales have like dots on their body, like they have like white dots to like basically to like camouflage them in the water. I find the whale dot on their body looks like stars, and I was like, wait, that the dots on the whale's body looks like constellations. So I basically associate whales with constellation, and I really like astronomy. One of the things that I guess like one of the things that I enjoy when I was really small, right? When I was really small, is that I really like astronomy. I would space whale shark. Yeah, like I would basically and this is really cute. This is one thing that I really like to do even now, even when I'm like old, is that I would go outside, right? I would go to my perch. I would go to my balcony. I would go to like my veranda, and if the sky is clear, I would look up and like look at the stars. It's really hard to see because one, I live in a place where like it is really cloudy. Like it's not, the sky here are always like clouded, right? So like it's really hard to see stars. But when I was really small, and even now, I would look up and I would like see the stars, and I would like try to map out like the constellation. Even now. Damn pollution. Yeah, damn pollution. Imagine sharks flying between the stars. Yeah, I like to imagine. Even now, I still have my whimsy, and I still imagine like animals like just flying over the sky and just like swimming across the stars and shit. I am born on the 7th of July, right? I am born on the 7th of July. So I am born on Tanabata, which is I guess it was Tanabata is the day of like like the legend of like a girl and a boy who love each other so deeply that they got separated by the stars, right? I like to think that my fascination with stars start from before I was born. I was born on the day of Tanabata, so I ended up like liking constellation because of that. But I used to memorize constellation. And like try to like memorize like what they are, or like what the stars represent. Like, oh, like this star is red, like it's burning hot, and like this star is white, it's burning really really hot. That kind of stuff. 7th July. Oh my god, twin date. Yeah, I was born on 7th of July, and you're twins with Juna. Yes, that's why when I'm gonna be doing if I'm gonna have my birthday stream, I'm gonna have to do it before or after Juna, because I don't wanna like disturb his stream, and I also wanna see his stream as well, right? Because I am still a Pandawarna at the end of the day. I don't wanna put my streams between my Oshi. So I try to, if I were to do a birthday stream, I would put it before or after Juna, because I don't wanna like disturb him and his streams. But yeah, I am born on 7th of July. Can you compare with Juna on the Kachuan parking lot? I'm gonna beat him up. Okay, me and Juna. Okay, this is my idea. Okay, my idea for Fandawa. Okay, for Fandawa. I'm gonna gather up people who was also born on the 7th of July, and we're all gonna fight on the parking lot. And whoever wins will earn the title of the guy who's born on the 7th of July. The only guy who's born on the 7th of July. The winner can take that title. But the others, we're gonna have to fight for that. Gonna have to fight for that title. But yeah, I'm born on the 7th of July. And one thing that I guess like one thing that I don't really like about my birthday, right, is that, no, you know what? There's like two things I don't like about my birthday. Just yung anak kaya nahago broken lang. Wow. So that was what I'm talking about. Okay, one thing that I really, really like about my date of birth, 7th of July, right? One thing that I really, really like about it is that I'm born on the luckiest day in life. I am born on the luckiest day. 7 is like a lucky day, right? At least lucky according to my grandma, rip grandma, rest in peace, grandma. But she used to told me that I am born on the luckiest day. Yeah, 7/7 is very lucky. Yeah, so she would say that, hey, you're born on the luckiest day. Hence, I think I remember this, and this kind of fucked up, but it really does happen back then, right? But when I was born, so guys, did you know that there might be another universe where I'm not born on the 7th of July, because on the day of my birth, because I was born on the 7th of July, right? My mom went to the hospital to birth me, and the hospital was full of people. Like, it was full of people. The hospital was full of people, and my mom doesn't have a room to birth me in, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna birth this child on the hallway. Just as she said that, a nurse came by and said like, hey ma'am, we have one room ready just for you, basically. Because for some reason, people on that day, they want the child to be born on that day. Like, they would force the child out that day. They would basically force the child out, and I'm not even joking. That was crazy. Yeah, she was about to birth me on the hallway of the hospital because of how full it was. But a nurse came by, and she was lucky that day. On the day of my birth, I was lucky. That was my first luck, was that I got a room on the last minute, and I was born that day. Forced ejection. Sorry, Momo is so badass. Yeah, because she could not hold me back because I was about to go out. And the first thing I did, right, when I go out of my mother's womb, the first thing that I did was that I opened my mouth and I screamed. So you know how like baby when they go out of the mother's womb, right? Like, they would cry. They would go like, oing, oing, they would go like that, right? They would go like, right? You know what I did? I go. What happened was that I was screaming for my dear life, right? And then like the nurse had to take me away because of how loud I am. Because the other babies, they heard me cry and they would also cry as well. Like, the babies are like quiet, right? So like when I was born, right? I was born with like probably like 25 other children, right? They were sleeping. When I was born, my voice travels down the hallway. The other baby heard it, and they would cry together with me. They really has a lot to say. I have a lot to say, girl. I have a lot to say. But basically, I became a rock star. Cause mabar bikin nangis ya, mabar bikin nangis anjir, kocak, sumpah kocak banget emang. Tapi, but it's really funny, right? Even like when I was still a baby, I would cry really easily. I am a crybaby, despite how I look, despite how I act. You know, most people assume that I would be like a tsundere. Most people would assume that I would be a kudere. But I am actually a crybaby. Actually, I would cry really easily. My friend, one of my friend, right? One of my good friends recently told me like, hey, I did this, I did that. I managed to do a lot of things this year, and I cried because of that. Because it's not that I feel jealous or like I feel sad. No, I feel really proud. I feel really proud as a friend. I feel really proud. Like, I feel like being a part of your journey makes it really. Being a part of someone's journey is really touching, for me at least, right? So I ended up crying for them, and they were like, "Why are you crying?" I was like, "Because I feel so proud of you. I feel so proud." And I would do that to my children as well. Like my students, like, one of them came to me, right? One of them came to me, like I think it happened like last semester. They came to me. They were like, senpai, I did it. Like senpai, I did it. I went into the unit that I want to, and I just cried because I was like, I remember like how hard they were trying to get into that uni, and I was like, hey, you know what? Even if the world doesn't believe you, I believe in you, right? And they did get into the uni, and I was so proud of them. God, just thinking about it make me so emotional. Thinking about it make me kind of like emotional. I imagine your friend was like, "What happened, Suri? What happened, Suri? Why are you crying again? Bella, why are you crying again? What happened? Vampire, isn't it? I will fight the vampire for you, Bella." But yeah, I guess like speaking of that, speaking of like being a teacher or like being a I guess like being a teacher, quote unquote teacher, because I don't really consider myself to be a teacher, to be honest. I still have a lot to learn as a teacher. I still have a lot to learn as someone who teach or like someone who gave, I guess, skills or like teaches skills to my students, right? I still have a lot of things to learn. But I used to think that being a teacher was a debuff. I used to think that I was cursed, right? I was like, oh, I used to be really sad about being a teacher because like I used to dream of becoming like a fucking expert or like maybe become like a famous illustrator, right? But then like the more that I become a teacher, like the more time I spend becoming a teacher, today I guess like this year marks my second to third year of becoming a teacher, right? And then one thing I can say now as a teacher is that I enjoy this. Like I really enjoy this job. One thing that I really like as a teacher, right, is that the way that my students come to me, right, they would be shy. They would be like, hey, can you teach us this, senpai? And I was like, okay, sure, like I'll teach them, right? And I try not to call my students like dumb or like this looks like shit. I try not to say it to their face because like I don't wanna destroy their dreams, right? Like I try to keep my tone nice. And then like I'll try to like basically like appreciate their effort, right? Like even if it's dog shit, I'll still say, hey, this is kind of good, this is really good, this is really cool, but if you want to make it better, I can help you, right? And then like seeing their face change from like being so confused to being like to understanding, that is the biggest reward I can get as a teacher. Like seeing them growing from like not knowing shit to like knowing stuff. That's my. I guess that's like one of the things that I like, or like one of the biggest reward I can get as a teacher is like, oh, now you know, now you understand. That's really good. That's really. I don't know. It's just really satisfying for me. I don't know how to describe it. The feeling of like knowing that my students are in good hands, or like my students knows now what to do. It's just really, it's really like satisfying. And I could not get that if I were to become an illustrator. So I think right now, as of now, I enjoy being a teacher. Like I used to hate this, or like not hate, but like I used to loathe this job as like, man, I could have become like this and that, but now I enjoy it. I fully embrace myself as a teacher, yeah, sensei. I told my students, right, and this is really funny. Anak-anak gue bilang jangan panggil gue bu atau pak ya, panggil gue kak aja, karena emang umur gue nggak jauh beda sama kalian gitu. Jadi kita manggilnya kak sore. Yeah, but I'm just really glad. And like if you guys want to be a teacher, or like if you guys aspire to be a teacher, or like confused if you want to be a teacher, my first advice for you is just like, hey, my first advice to you, or like my first question, right, if you are wondering if you can be a teacher, is like, I'm gonna ask you just one question. Do you like explaining stuff to people? Because as a teacher you have to explain stuff a lot, and I mean that a lot. And as in like, you will have to explain the same material over and over and over again to a lot of children. And sometimes those children will ask you more questions about the same subject. And for me, as a yapper, as a certified yapper, I enjoy those kind of conversations. Like, cause like, I can just sit down and I talk to them about like what they like, what their hobbies are. I try to get to know my students, even though it's hard for me to remember faces and stuff. I try to like get to know my student first. I can't be a teacher because it's not that I think people are slow. I'm just too damn impatient. Yeah, because some people, right? It's not that they cannot be a teacher. It's just that they don't have the patience to just say, okay, let's try again, right? But I try to have that patience. I used to be not patient. I used to be, but the reward of being patient basically taught me to be patient. I don't know how to describe it. Like, apa sih? Imbalan lo yang lo dapat setelah selalu sabar itu jauh lebih menyenangkan dibandingkan apa ya, menjadi gak sabar. I don't know how to describe it. Like the reward of seeing someone's face being happy is enough to motivate me to be patient more and more, basically. But I try not to be. I'm not good at being a teacher. I'm not good. I'm still learning how to be a teacher, but I try to be someone that people can lean on, or like, you know, let's like just be a friend, I guess. Because I don't like being called a teacher. Even though I call myself a teacher, right? I don't think I'm strong enough or like more resourceful enough to be a teacher. I just like to call myself like a helpful guide, like a helpful friend. But I don't really think that I'll become a teacher, to be honest. Like I didn't really think that I'll become a teacher. Cause my first thought when I was still in uni, right? Cause I was still a baby back then. God, I was like what, 18? Damn, how long has it been? That's so, it's been so long in uni, right? When I was still in uni, right, I would think like, hey, I'm gonna become an illustrator. I'm gonna become like this famous merch artist. I'm gonna make like doujinshi. I'm gonna make like animation. I'm gonna become like one of like Disney's animator. I don't fucking know, right? My head was always thinking of outside of Indonesia, because you know how it is in Indonesia, dog. You know how it is in Indonesia, right? You don't really get appreciated here in Indonesia, right? And there's like this one chance, right? I basically, you know, what happened, like, well, how I became a teacher, right? I told this to my students as well, is that the way I became a teacher is by chance. I don't apply to become a teacher. I basically got offered, right? The school that I went to basically said, hey, we need a teacher for this. Like, do you want to become a teacher? WNI, yeah. Di buff WNI. But basically, like, the school that I attend to asked, like, hey, we need a teacher for this and this. Like, do you want to become a teacher? And I was like, yeah, you know what? Sure, whatever, right? I become a teacher, right? Like, just for like, cause I used to think that I'll be a teacher for just one semester, cause they only need that for that semester, right? But turns out I enjoy it so much that I decide to, you know, just go through with it till the end. So now here I am becoming I guess like, yeah, becoming a study buddy. And study buddy sounds really weird. What the fuck, yo? But yeah, I'm also, for the past few, you know, speaking of like learning stuff, I've been trying to learn about Blender. And not the 3D Blender. I'm trying to learn about grease pencil, and it's so hard. It's so fucking hard. It's so fucking hard. I can't believe this. I'm complaining about learning stuff because I don't know. I have not diagnosed myself just yet. Not yet. But I have a hunch that I might have the ADHD. Right? And I guess like one thing that I don't like about this Blender is scary. If you wanna know what's more scary than Blender is Maya. Autodesk Maya, that is my enemy. I fucking hate Maya. But I guess like one thing that I don't like about my ADHD, I guess like I'm not gonna diagnose myself, but it seems that I have the symptoms for that. I'm still not diagnosed yet. I don't have the funds to diagnose myself just yet. But I have a feeling, I have a hunch that it might be that. And one thing that I don't like about this thing that I have here is that my hobby lasts for 2 months. At most, it'll last for a year. Right, or maybe like a few months, or maybe like a year. But I always jump from one hobby to the other. Like I kid you not, I have a pack full of like spinach seeds. Like I have a pack full of like mixed seed for like, you know, like for like spinach, like bayam, seledri type shit. I have the seed on my fridge, and I have not used them because once in my life I have a phase where I want to become a gardener, but I fail because that hobby only lasted for like 2 weeks, and then I I have like this. I've been trying to like make a doll, right? I've been trying to like make like play-on doll. And like I did it. I did make like play-on doll. No, it's okay. I'm diagnosed OAD, but that's one of sin I have. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, but you know like Kali, you know like right like the amount of the way that it's really hard for you to focus, right? And like it makes me really sad because like I have like I just bought like a full set of like sewing stuff because I wanna sew like clothes for my doll, right? But what I don't like about it is that I have like a high amount of like excitement, and in 2 weeks that excitement is gone. It's just poof, gone. And that's why like I have like a lot of like hobbies that I don't really get into because of that. It's the hyperfixation blast mon, and then one random day you suddenly don't feel that strongly about it, and then you get sad. Yes, and it always happened to me for the past 20 plus years that I've been living. I've dabbled in a lot of hobbies: gardening, sewing. I guess like drawing is also a hobby of mine that turned into a job. Writing, journaling, mixing songs, making games. What else? Like growing yogurt, making yogurt. I don't know why. Just making yogurt, making bread, making yogurt. And then what else do I have here? Making books. Just out of the blue, making books with hand. I don't know. I don't know why. I have no idea why. And then like making a Vtuber. Do you guys wanna know? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a chance to guess. How long do you think I'm making my model? Guess how long do you think it takes for me to make this model? Making yogurt. Right? Just making yogurt. Just cultivating yogurt and making like a fucking Greek yogurt. I don't know why. Making yogurt and bread. Like, just out of the blue. 2 weeks? Still too long. You wanna know how long I made this model? You wanna know? The amount of time I created, the amount of time I put into making my own model, this model, the art, I guess like the concept is really long, right? The concept. But just the art, just like illustrating the art, rigging the model, it took me 3 days because of my hyperfixation. I literally did not move from my chair for 7 hours just rigging this shit. For 1 full day, I rigged this whole shit in 3 days. Yep, 3 days. Just 3 days. And one thing that you have to know, this model is really, really simple, so it's not that hard to rig. Only in 3 days. I made the art in 2 days, and then I rigged the whole thing in 1 day. In just one setting, I made this whole model. I mean like I do adjust the model. I mean like not to like glaze myself, but I did adjust my model a little bit to make it like less wonky a few times. Right? I mean like this part right here. So like, you know how like when I move my head, my body will like follow. I had to add that. I'm terrified. Yes, that's the amount of. I guess like my hyperfixation are really, really bad. It's bad as in like I cannot control it at all. Like I would be hyperfixating on Digimon because of Bima. I kid you not. I kid you not. I fucking hyperfixate on Digimon because of Bima for 1 day. I fucking read the entire Wikipedia for Devimon and memorized the evolution path. Did you not rest in between? Nope. And that's what makes me really sad, or like maybe like really worried, is that when I'm like hyperfixate on something, I would not eat. I would forget to eat. And that's the thing. I forget how exhausted I was. I don't remember to eat. I don't remember to drink. And at the end of that session, I remember feeling like, why do I feel so sticky? I forgot to take a shower for the whole day because of my rig, because I was so hyperfixated on working with my model. And that is kind of terrifying, for me at least, is that I cannot differentiate between work and not work, right? And I used to, I tell this. Oh, when I found Pandawa, my hyper shot straight to the moon. I have a little bit to this. Yes! 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 That's right, Kali. That's right. When I see Juna, when I see Arjuna, I remember like Karna, right? Karna and Arjuna, right? I remember like the one from Fate Grand Order, right? I mean like you know Karna from Fate Grand Order, right? I immediately think of Karna and I just skim through the Wikipedia page for Karna and Arjuna. I don't remember shit, but I remember like reading through them and just like read. I think those are the editions. Oh my fucking god, bro. He's literally my PFP. Yeah, that's your PFP, like Karna, the beautiful one. My favorite is Arjuna. It's not Karna, cause Arjuna, I got Arjuna, not Karna. I remember playing FGO, and I wanna get Karna, right? I wanna get Karna, but for some reason the pool gave me Arjuna. I was like, what? Why Arjuna? I don't need an archer. I need a lancer, but I got Arjuna, so I ended up loving Arjuna more than Karna because Karna did not come home to my account back then. But yeah, that is like bad, and so like some of my students also struggle with that, and I always told them like, hey, what you can do is this and this and this, and I guess like put on timer, put on like if you remember, put on a timer, like don't forget to eat, like put your food next to you, put your water next to you, because if you don't, you'll forget to drink, because if you don't see it, you'll forget. So I always do that to my students. I tell them like, hey, just rest. I love this pathetic fail guy. I love that. Speaking of like Arjuna and Karna from Fate Grand Order, I love how if you put the if you put the two of them together, they don't really belong together, right? They are a stark contrast against each other, but in a way that makes them really nice to look at. I don't know how. I guess it's like the contrast, right? And then like Karna being like I guess I view Karna as a puppy dog. I view Karna as a puppy dog, right? I view him as like I view Karna as the puppy, and then like Arjuna as the cat. They are foil and complement each other. Yeah, and that's what I like about Arjuna and Karna, and that's what I try to convey with my art as well. Kali, do you remember like the art of my art of Arjuna and Karna? I try to make Karna as the opposite of Arjuna, right? Arjuna alter is a cat boy. Really? Oh yeah, I remember. Arjuna alter is a cat boy. Yeah, the fucking berserker. I forgot. Is it the berserker or is it like the berserker one? The berserker is a cat boy, right? I forgot. But I one thing that I tried to convey with my art back then, right? With like Arjuna and Karna that I made, is that I wanna convey that Arjuna and Karna are the same, or like they are almost similar. It's just that fate turned Karna into someone that Arjuna cannot comprehend anymore. Like imagine this. Imagine you grew up with your sibling, or like you grew up with your twin for so long, and then like one day he just disappeared. Right? He just disappeared. He's gone from the world. And then like when you meet him again, he's a different man. And that's what I try to convey with my art with Karna. I guess like my fanon, okay. My fan interpretation of Karna is that I try to make him look ominous. Or like I try to make him look unrecognizable from Arjuna. Cause even though they spend their childhood together, right? The more that they grew, the more that they realized that they are not the same. And even though and this is my fanon story, or like my you can call this like a fanfic. I don't really care, but my fanfic about Arjuna and Karna from Pandawa, right? From Pandawa is that Arjuna lost Karna in a mission, right? Basically like Arjuna lost Karna in a mission. That's why I drew this. Hold on, I'm gonna Bima, maaf Bima, gue ganti Bima, maaf banget Bima, mana si Karna anjay. So this one, right? This one, I wanna ramble about my art for a second. I'm really sorry, but I want to convey this. I want to convey that he abandoned his past willingly. Him like swiping his hand over the memory, right? Him swiping his hand across the memory is like, oh, I'm gonna forget this past. I'm gonna destroy that past, and I don't really. I'm gonna like think about it anymore. Like this, my interpretation of Karna is that he abandoned his duty as, you know, as a hero. He abandoned that, and he became the dark. I guess like he became the shadow to Arjuna's son, right? So he became the shadow, right? And then there's like another art, right? There's like two art of Karna. No, there's like three art of Karna. I remember there's like three art of Karna. This one, oh, that's so big. Especially if you consider Karna did most of the things he did willingly, even if they yes, that's why I put him as the shadow, right? Because even if he knows it's evil, he still does it. He does it. He does the evil things out of his own will, right? He does it out of his own will. Hence why he's the shadow. It's not that he's evil, but he's the shadow to the sun. And Arjuna is the sun to his shadow. A shadow would not exist without light, and light would not exist without shadow, basically, right? Hence, my second art. This, I want to convey with this one is that even like they exist in a different plane. They exist in a different space. Even though Arjuna is looking at Karna, and Karna is looking at Arjuna, they are in a different place, in a different time. They could not connect together anymore. I try to put like interpretation into my art, even though it's shit. I'm sorry, it's really shit. It's not the best story wise. Everyone, I know how Fel and I obsess over this. Oh my, I'm so glad y'all like it. I'm so glad y'all like it. But this one, I want to convey like, oh, like Arjuna is looking at Karna, but Karna is just chilling, cause like he knows. Cause here's the thing, in my fanfic of Karna and Arjuna, that you all have to know, Arjuna does not know where Karna is. He doesn't know where Karna is gone or like what he's doing right now, but Karna knows everything that Arjuna is doing. He knows his location, he knows what he's doing, but Arjuna does not. So in a way, Arjuna is tense because he doesn't know what is Karna's next move, but Karna, knowing Arjuna's location and like what he's doing, knows what he's planning, so he can foil Arjuna's plan over and over again. It's like a cat and mouse situation. God, yes, baby. And this one is, I think this one hits the. At least this one is the one that I guess like this is the one that like started all, right? This. Okay, if you guys want to see, there's an Easter egg on this art. You guys want to see the fun fact of this art? There's a Easter egg in this art. You guys want to know what it is? It's so obvious if you see it now. It's so obvious. You guys wanna know where the fun fact is this. If you zoom in on the art, itu di belakangnya ada sawit, lihat deh, itu pohon sawit di belakangnya. Ada nama makanan tuh pohon sawit, guys. Ini pohon sawit di belakang, ada nama makanan. That's a sawit tree in behind Arjuna and Karna. Ya Allah, ya Allah, angin, ya Allah. Out of any other trees, you can blame. I forgot who said it. I think it was Abu. I think Abu was the one who told me to put this. Abu Pompey. I guess Abu is the one who told me to like put fucking sawit tree behind Arjuna and Karna. That's a sawit tree, guys. That's a sawit tree. Buat orang Indo pasti tahu ya maksudnya apa. Pohon sawit anjing. Bayangin. Oh my god, this art is kind of nuts. This art is really good, and then like you see fucking sawit tree behind them. Okay, I'm gonna put like Okay, well, I'm gonna put like another art here. Let's see. What do I put here? What do I put here? Oh wait, I have an ugly chibi. Duh, god damn. Not that though. Okay, I'm gonna put something here cause it's kind of lonely. Oh, I'm gonna put there you go. I'm gonna put this here. Wait, I have another one. Wait, I have another one. Another one that looks really funny. It's this one. There you go. Menakul jadi tayo. Menakul jadi mola-mola. Jelek banget ya Allah. Ya Allah, jelek banget ya Allah. Jelek banget anjing. But since I was like, what? That's really funny. But I noticed this. Ever since I'm watching Bima, ever since I'm watching Bima, I would say Ya Allah over and like nowadays I use Ya Allah. I use Astaghfirullahalazim. I use Allahu Akbar every single day. Like I use that in my everyday life. Like I would talk to my other friends from like other country, right? Like I would talk to like my US friend. I'll say like Inshallah. Sedikit-sedikit nyebut iya anjir. It's a Civita collective consciousness because same. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I used to be so conscious of like saying like Ya Allah, Inshallah, and Astaghfirullah, because like I guess like it comes from. Oh, I almost said it. You know what? I'm gonna say it anyway. You know, fuck it. I'm saying it. It used to come from my fear of like being perceived as, you know, because like back when I was still a full-time Vtuber back then, I used to be so scared of people like guessing my religion, because like, you know, like tebak agama Vtuber back then was a big thing, right? And so like I tried to not say basically like, you know, like religious words, right? Quote unquote religious word. I used to keep myself safe from that because I don't want people to like perceive my religion. But now I see Bima, right? Just going like Astaghfirullah. I stopped cursing and it was like kocak lu ya. Kali juga lagi. I stopped cursing since mine and you know start with the tagline. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, I stopped. I also stopped I also tried like stop cursing. No, you know what? No, I curse. And then I say Astaghfirullah in the next sentence. I would say ngentot, and then I would say Astaghfirullah on the next sentence. It's still really hard for me to like stop saying like curse stuff, but ever since I become this Vtuber, I become like a lot more loose with my words, and like I try to become a lot less like tense, right, with my words. Like I just try to be relaxed with my words. So I just say like Ya Allah, angin, Ya Allah, Astagfirullah, Allahumma barik lana fima razaqtana wa qina azabannar. Allahumma barik lana, goblok. Angin ya Allah. Kami pria pemberani. Gimana sih lagunya? Kami ini pria-pria pemberani, Nakula membawa papannya sendiri, mendaki gunung hingga puncak tertinggi, Nakula membawa papannya sendiri. Udah usah pernah kata baby mau makan pas game horror, tapi mau makan kan. As someone who, I guess like I have a love-hate relationship with religion. Not that I hate religion. It's just that I have a love-hate relationship with it because of what happened in my past. I have a love-hate relationship with it. It's not that I hate it. It's just that I guess like I have a bias of my own, right, when it comes to religion. But I guess Bima is making me a lot less hateful towards it, I guess. You know, like just being like, I guess like saying like Ya Allah or like Astaghfirullahalazim without feeling like remorse. I guess like he changed a little bit of my life. I guess like he changed my life just a little bit, just a little. just a little bit, just a little. He changed my life a little bit, and I am thankful for that, because he made me realize that, you know, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Just saying like, Astaghfirullah, Ya Allah, Amin, Ya Allah. Now every time I'm like overwhelmed, right? Every time I'm like overwhelmed, I say Ya Allah, Ya Allah. I can't believe I had some PNGs made me more conscious of my words, but in a good way. Yeah, I guess like I once heard this phrase from the internet. I guess is that a VTuber can change someone's life, because like I mean I guess like in a way you are growing with the VTuber, right? Like a VTuber isn't really like a static content that you can watch or like consume. You grow with them, right? Because as like VTubers in a way they are like people too, right? Like you're just watching people grow in real time, and investing in a Oshi means that you're gonna be investing in their life and like how they perceive the world, how they grow as a human, how they grow as a person, and in a way, the things that they experience are, you know, the things that they experience can become a way for you to learn as well, right? I mean, for me, watching Bima, you know, being so proud of himself and being so unabashedly nerdy, you know, and seeing him like being so unabashedly Islam, gitu ya. It made me realize that it's not that bad, you know, to be like, you know, just to like say those things. I'm just, I guess like back then, way back when I was still a full-time VTuber, I was too tense with myself. I used to be so, how do I say this? Like back then when I was really young, I used to be so uptight with myself. Yeah, I love that he fully embraced being a nerd and loving nerdy things. Yeah, and I fucking love that for him. Like he's just, I guess like I find him really cute, or like his gap moe is really cute, right? I just wish VTuber existed when I was a wee elementary. I think if they exist back then, Kali, I think you'll become. I don't think we'll be sane. I don't think we'll be the way we are now. Honestly, I guess it's because they exist now that we can fully embrace them as VTubers. We can fully embrace them as a force in our life that changed us, right? Like if they appear back then, I don't think we understand their life, right? I don't think we could understand like the things that they went through, like the story that they have to experience, right? Under the process of being an adult, right? And I want to be someone like that. I guess like I want to be a example, not an example exactly, but like someone who can be. I want to be a VTuber who can be a, I guess not a star, because a star is an idol, right? And I don't want to be an idol. I don't want to be like a, right now, I don't want to be an idol. I don't want to be, I guess like quote unquote famous people. I don't want to be like big or like, I mean like I want to be like cool, you know, I want to be like cool and shit. But my focus right now is just like becoming someone that's like comfortable to talk with, like becoming like a someone that you can like look back on and say like, hey, if Sora can do it, then I can do it as well. Honestly, yes, Sadewa and his girl helped me get over my stupid fear and subscription. Yo, Kali, gampang unscription. Abis ini kelar kok. I believe in you, okay? It's just this one. If you can succeed past this, then you're gonna be free. So, ganmane, gamate. I believe in you, okay, Kali? Apa sih? Okay, I'm gonna switch to Indonesian. Fuck it, I'm gonna switch to Indo. Tapi apa ya? I guess like apa ya? Gua satu sisi apa ya? Satu sisi gue agak senang sih ketemunya sekarang, bukan dulu. Karena kalau gue ketemu dulu kayaknya gue nggak akan bisa jadi kayak sekarang. Gue yang dulu, aku yang dulu, bukanlah yang sekarang. Dulu ditendang, sekarang gue di apa sih? Dulu ditendang, sekarang ku di dulu ku merana, sekarang aku bahagia. Oh dulu ditendang, sekarang gue disayang. Iya bener-bener. Lagunya anak ini ya, anak ngamen. Apa ya? I guess like gue tuh I'm just glad I met Bima now. Karena bisa jadi patokan gue untuk becoming a better person, I guess. Anjay, apa deep talk sebelum ini ya, sebelum kita keudahan, anjay. Tapi sumpah, waktu Bima nyanyi Mugen dana yume no ato no nani mo nai yo nakaya sora no itushi. Gue seneng banget. Gue seneng banget. Nah, tapi gue seneng banget karena ya tadi gue bilang ya, nggak banyak orang yang suka sama Digimon. Not a lot of people like Digimon. And seeing someone being so passionate about Digimon to the point where like he remembers every opening. He knows every opening. Na 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 na. The only one that I remember are Butterfly, and I guess it's I forgot. Is it the negaita yume wo mamure daiji wa tomo wo nakunashi jibun ni nareru sa. Apa sih itu lagu apa sih? Yang bagian yang kalau saya bagiannya Digivolve deh. Tonight, waga ni yattoru hato iga sui kara ne no naka no ujo nanai kito ga yaru kara show me your brave heart. It reminds me, I was ready to accept that Panda was mostly gonna take the concept but not fully delve into the story, which is fine. But when Mimo talk about I just yeah, I really like Bima being like so. Fuck, he's so cute. He is so cute. I just want him really cute. Like, it feels like I'm looking at myself, because like the way that he gush about the thing that he likes. The way that he gush about the thing that he likes reminds me of myself, I guess, in a way. Like when I gush about Digimon, when I gush about like why I like Noibat as a Pokemon, I have the cuteness aggression for this man. Yes, and then like the fact that he's also the biggest one in the group, but also the nerdiest one. Nerdy, big man with a heart of gold. Man, that's my weakness, bro. That's my weakness. I also wonder, because like he also said that he likes, and this is my suspicion. But don't tell this to Bima. Don't tell this to Bima. I have a suspicion that the things that he likes, or like he watches the same channel as me, because I know his show. I know Fullmetal Alchemist. I know fucking Hunter x Hunter. I know like old anime that is like really obscure. He seems to know it. I'm keeping my mouth shut. Okay, good. But I have a feeling that we might not be too far in age. But I don't know how old it is. So I'm not gonna like speculate. But I have a feeling that he might not be that old as me. He was so mad when I wanted to say FMA. But FMA is so good though. FMA is like so good though. Oh my god, bro. The first opening was banger. Na amai wa sesnari wa mana jinsei nakai to show. Na 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 na. It's so, the first opening was fucking banger, bro. If you don't know FMA, I'm gonna fucking choke you. I haven't watched FMA. Please don't agree. I'm gonna choke bomb. I'm gonna choke bomb. Come here, puppy. I'm gonna choke you. But FMA is so good. If you like Brotherhood, I guess like if you like action, if you like drama, if you like the story of like two brothers who Tom got no. But FMA is basically like if you want the story of like two brothers who navigate life together through thick and thin and through everything together. It's a really touching story. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really watch FMA. I just know the story. Is there like magic or witch stuff in there? So there is magic. and it's called a alchemy. So basically, in alchemy, you have to exchange something of equal value to something else. So for example, you can exchange, maybe like you can like exchange water and like sugar to make like syrup, right? Or maybe like you can like exchange like, I don't know, like fucking 1 silver coin for 10 nuggets of like copper, right? So like it has to be of equal value. If it's not equal, then the magic will turn against you. And the plot of Fullmetal Alchemist is basically like teaching like the value of human life. Because if you wanna know okay, I'm gonna give a little spoiler for FMA. The value for one human life is equal to a city full of humans. So if you want to revive someone, and even if you revive that person, they are not the same. Because you cannot create human souls. If you want to revive someone, you have to kill 10,000 others. It's not worth it. And that's what the brothers learned on the first episode, is that you cannot bring back the dead. It was so insane. And back then, I watched it when I was still like in like, I think I watched it when I was still in like elementary school, right? I still what the dog is about. So the dog, that's Nina. So the dog is okay, I'm gonna give a little spoiler. 1, 2, 3. Mute me, okay? Mute me if you don't wanna hear spoilers. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. So Nina, the dog, that is Nina. That is a human child mixed with a dog. So on that episode, Ed and Al, so that's the brothers, right? Ed and Al met an alchemist, an old alchemist, who is trying to basically get his certification. But he could not get the certification because like he cannot basically produce anything worthwhile, anything like fascinating. And he was so desperate that he mixed his own daughter with their pet dog to create Nina. And at the end of the episode, Nina was killed by Scar, which is one of the characters there that took a pity on her because Nina was suffering. Because if you mix a dog and a human, they are suffering. They are in perpetual torment. They cannot exist together, right? I was 1,000 Fasafi Sakti. Fasafi Sakti! I forgot what Arjuna said. It was itunya Noble Fantasm dia apa sih si Arjuna, lupa gue. Kan waktu kan Fasafi Sakti kan si Karna, si Arjuna apa ya, gue lupa. Dia megang bola biru semeledak gitu, lupa. Oh ya, Paspata. bener lupa. Paspata. Ya, jadi gitu Pompi. Itu that's the third episode if I'm not wrong. That was the third episode. It is dark. This story is dark and it is fucked up, but it gave me hope as well. That story, despite all of its bleakness, it gave humanity hope that despite everything, they can still go back to, to like being happy. Maka sorry, I'm very excited now. Yeah, go. So don't divide the memes. Yeah. If you want, Pompi, if you don't like watching, I recommend reading the manga instead. Right? Or if you don't wanna like read the manga, just watch the Brotherhood. Do not you can watch the old one, but I don't recommend it because they retcon a lot of like the story element. If you want to watch the anime, watch the Brotherhood one. FMAB. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Because some of the story elements are changed to on the newest one basically. But on the old one, it's a really different story basically. の思いを切なにはまだ人生長いでしょう。何もそんなことやれないから夢の続き追いかけていたはずなのに。Man, I miss watching that at night. I like watching because I'm an iPad kid. Okay, you guys wanna know like now I'm remembering like the things that I watched when I was like really young. When I was still like middle school, I watched FMA. Yeah, I think I was in like elementary or like middle school. I watched FMA. I used to watch Law of Ueki as well. I forgot how's opening. Law of Ueki itu lagu utama. Apa ya lagunya? Na 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 ku haku dare mo tame ni kizusuki ida wa kau ku aku hitomi wo tojuta saruban sayata kokoro mi. That's the opening to Law of Ueki. I used to watch it because, okay, hot take, I think Ueki is kind of hot back then, so I watched Ueki just to watch him move. Love Ueki, FMA. I used to watch Digimon as well, right? I used to watch Black Cat, which is the story of an assassin named Train Heartnet, and I do find him handsome, so I watch him. Yeah, yada yada. I'm a big fan of like handsome man. I guess like beautiful man. I like beautiful men a lot. Wait, I forgot the opening to Black Cat. It's na 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 na. I think it was that. That's the opening. Oh, this is the opening. That's the opening to Black Cat, I think. And then like I used to watch. I think it was letter B. But I don't really. I stopped watching it because the man that I like died or some shit. I was like, fuck, man, he died. So I just stopped watching letter B because as I got mad. And then I watched Soul Eater. I think Soul Eater. I watched until the. I don't remember. I think I watched it like just for a little while. Soul Eater. No, wait. Let me remember. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to like remember anime that I watched and their opening because I'm curious. Do I still remember the opening? So Soul Eater is them. I think that's the opening for the first one. The second one is I'm falling down into a shadow. Ichi no ni somete Materu wo deadly night. The scary machi ga nakaketa kawacha no basho. That's the second opening to Soul Eater, right? And then I watch. Hold on, let me think. Holy shit! Yeah, every time I like a character, they fucking die. They killed off the Bishonen, and I'm like, girl, nah, I'm not watching this shit anymore. Nah. I watched Keroro Gunsho. Keroro Gunsho is like my number one anime back then because I really like Keroro Gunsho. He's really funny. Keroro Gunsho. And then I think I watched Cat Dance with my little sibling as well. It's Cat Dance, Keroro Gunsho, and then I watched Fairy Tail with my little sibling as well. My little sibling likes Gray. I like Natsu. Natsu is kind of, he has the gap. Oh, okay. Fairy, where you going? Hikari zen sumete. Kimi no ashita te yosuyo. That's Fairy Tail, right? And then like, wait, I remember Fairy Tail. There's like, I watched Fairy Tail up until the arc where they meet their other self from the other world. I think I watched until like they meet Wendy. Wait, I still remember the opening. Do I still remember the opening to like Wendy's arc? Hold on, let me think. I think that's the opening for Fairy Tail. Apalagi ya? I watched a lot of anime when I was really young. Oh, 07 Ghost, Pandora Heart. But I hate Pandora Heart because it's just filler. The anime, I hate it so much. And then I used to watch, let's see, what else I used to watch Persona 4, the animation, and also Devil Survivor. And that's how I know SMT, the series, because of Devil Survivor. Wait, do I still remember the opening? Hold on. I remember it was made by the guy who got turned into a Vocaloid. Wait, hold on. Let me think of the song. I forgot. 目の前にする恋するの曖昧でその言葉で何かが I should remember that. I should remember it. Okay, let's see. What else do I watch? I watch. Let's see. Do you guys know Mekaku City Actor? Do you guys know that? Do you guys know Mekaku City Actor? It's based on the songs made by Jin. So Jin, a vocal producer, made a series of songs depicting the plot of 7 or 9 children who got trapped into a loop, basically. And the anime explores a little bit of that, and I still, to this day, I guess like that's one of the anime that I guess like the anime that like made me weep or like made me like a filthy like chuni back then was Mekaku City Actor, because I love the 7th member. I forgot it was the guy, the 7th member. Cause he was so edgy and I was like, oh, that's kinda cool. I wanna be Chuni. Gue bakal jadi Chuni juga. Gue mau jadi Chuni. Kayak gara dia. Sepuluh gue. That's that. And then let's see. Mekaku City Actor. That. What else do I watch back then? I'm trying to remember. Cause I used to watch shit on Animex as well. I think I watched a little bit of Bleach, but not much. I don't remember. All I remember is that the first opening was banger for Bleach. Like I love the visual design. I fucking love the visual design for Bleach on the first opening. That was so hip hop and like so fucking okay, I'm so cool. And then like, oh, I watched Samurai Champloo as well, but not much because I remember being scared of getting caught watching like something inappropriate. So I just stopped watching it from the 2nd episode, I think. Samurai Champloo. Odori was sunshine. Oh wait, that's the ending. Fuck. Okay, that's the ending. I forgot the opening. I think it was like Battle Cry. Nujabes, my good. Rest in peace, bro. What else do I watch? Let's see. I'm gonna give one more anime that I can get on the top of my head that I watched when I was really young. I don't watch Hunter x Hunter because I remember I don't watch Hunter x Hunter because I could not get into it. I watched the original Dragon Ball. I watched it from start to finish, and I don't remember any of the plot. I only remember Goku, the baby Goku, beat up like this guy with a fucking eye. Oh, he beat up Piccolo. Can't remember. He got into a tournament. He beat up Piccolo, and Piccolo turns good because of Goku. I remember that. I remember that plotline for the original one. I don't watch the new one. I watched the original Dragon Ball, and it was cute. I found Goku to be really cute back then. He's like a baboy. He's a baboy, baby. Wait, how long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for 2 hours. Oh, nice. So I've been getting back my stamina. Nice. You know what? Should I end it here? You know what? Yeah, maybe I should end it here. It is late. Oh no, my seat. Just gue. Okay. I guess I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end the stream here. It is late, and I don't wanna be like whichever comfy. I don't know. Should I end the stream? I don't know. I mean, like it's 10, and I don't really. I have a job. I have job, but I'm gonna work on it tomorrow because I don't want to work on it today. I don't want to work on it today. I don't want to work on my job today. I don't want to work on it now. Oh. I don't want to work on it today. I don't want to work on it today. You know what? No, yeah. I've always wanted to do this since Bima sang Digimon. No job, No, I have a job. You gave me a job, Mercy. You gave me a job tomorrow. I'm gonna work on it tomorrow, okay? You gave me a job, Mercy. You gave me a job for tomorrow. I mean, ever since Bima sang this song, I wanna do it on stream just once. Did I? You gave me a job for tomorrow! Look at our DMs. Look at our DMs. I just say I'm gonna work on it tomorrow, okay? Go. Stay! Isang mga tiyanak yolo. Ya Allah! Angin, ya Allah! Angin. Okay, I'm gonna change this to beam. Changing this to beam. There you go. Lucu banget ya Anjir. Now that I look at it, it's really cute. It's really cute. I wanna do it just once on stream because I saw Bima doing it. Cause okay, I wanna try if it's true or not. Okay, hold on, okay? I'm gonna do something. Cause I remember Nakula saying this, right? I need my own pocket size Bima. Everyone needs their own pocket size Bima, okay? Wait, hold on. No, my model is acting up. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna like, hold on. Tracking loss. Animation, not this one. Oh my god, how do I turn myself like, okay. There you go. Okay, I wanna do. Oh, you can still see my mouth moving. Okay, cause I'm using my mic as my mouth. So if I speak, you can still see my mouth moving. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do something. Cause I heard Nakula. Nakula is one of the member of Mandawa. If you don't know, Nakula told us that you can exercise before you sing. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna like, hold on. I'm gonna like do a squat. Oh, okay. I'm squatting. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna like run. I'm gonna run for a little while. Hold on. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna make my body like hot, and then I'm gonna like, okay. I'm gonna squat again. I'm gonna make my body hot before I sing. Okay. Now I'm hot. Okay, now I'm like fired up. Okay. Oof. Okay, I wanna try. Okay, I wanna try. Okay, no, okay. Take a deep breath. I wanna try because Nakula said that if you do exercise before you sing, it can help. Okay, let me try. Mungkin dana yume no atono nani mo nai no nakaja sora no itoshi moi makisonara ni naru kedo stage dana image darke no tayori nai se pasaremo kita to versa on my love. Wait. I'm still breathing. I'm still like, I should have done that like before stream instead of like during stream. 無限な蝶になってきらめく風に乗って今すぐ君に会いに行こう Wait Wait Can I do it? Wait I can feel it working, hold on. Because I usually have, see, whenever you hear me going, that's me like clearing my nose. Wait, can I do like a sajore? Hold on. 炎が狂い始める追い詰められたはずかねずみ今絶望の節に立って踏切へと飛び出したそう君は友達僕の手をつかめよそう君は一人さ居場所なんてないだろう二人きりこのまま愛し合えるさ繰り返すフラッシュバックセミの声二度とは帰らぬ君 Wait, that song was easier Holy shit, wait, he's right! What? So all I need is just exercising? I mean, I need exercising. I mean, I'm starting to look kind of chunky. Not gonna wait, that's so easy! Yudachi ga natsuke areta sekai o hakashimatoki. Oh my god. Wait, he wasn't lying. Holy shit. I mean, like, I'm still having like I was having like a clock nose, but it's so much better than just like going singing. Holy shit. Holy shit. You know what? No, I'm gonna end the stream here because I gotta practice this. Holy shit, that's so kind of cool. I'm gonna do a dedicated like just singing stream maybe later if I have the energy. I need to work on stuff first, though. I need to work on my commission first, so probably later once I'm done with everything. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. So first of all, thank you so much for coming here today, guys. I am really thankful. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk today. Thank you for commenting me though, and like thank you for listening to me and like listening to my rambles and like listening to me squatting on the floor like a fucking monkey before like, blasting your ears with singing. Thank you for coming today, and I'll see you guys again if I have the time, if I have the space to do the stream again. I'll probably do it once I'm done with my work. Loh, anjing baru datang. Scholar, you're late. I was ending. Telat. Dasar Skylar, telat. Late. You're late, Skylar. Minus 90 points for your ass. Minus 90 points for your ass. I just got off work. I just got off work. Ooh, nangis. Skylar, cry, Skylar. Ooh, minus 90 points for you. Minus 90 points for you, Skylar. You're late. Minus 90 points for you. You're late. I'm ending the stream. I'm ending it now. Thank you for coming. Thank you for popping in before I end the stream. Thank you for popping in. Ooh, nangis. Ooh. Thank you for popping in before I end the stream too. Thank you for popping in before I end the stream. Oh, as always, thank you for your have a nice night, have a nice sleep, have a nice dinner. If you're still on the day, have a nice lunch, have a nice rest, have a nice day at the work. And I'll see you guys soon with another stream if I can make it happen. Please just pray that I'll be strong enough to work on everything, because I am exhausted. Without minasan, bye bye everyone, bye bye. Have a nice sleep today. Bye. Wait, I forgot my ending screen. Hold on. Which one is my ending screen? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Okay, bye.